What's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy Jamal with Leveled Up Credit Services. Today, we're going to tackle a very foundational question when it comes to tracking and keeping up with your credit, right? How often does your credit score update? I know you got so many websites. You got Credit Karma, you got Credit Sesame, you got My FICO, you got My Score IQ, Identity IQ, Smart Credit. You got all these different websites, all these different ways to monitor your credit, and they're all a little different, and they're all doing crazy things. And it's like this says this says that. How do we figure out when we even need to be looking at this stuff, right? I got y'all. No problem. Okay. But if you don't know, my name is Jamal, owner operator of Leveled Up Credit Services, where my goal is to help us live a debt-free, interest-free lifestyle through education and leveraging our credit. That's right. So let's get into it. How often does your credit score update? So it really depends on what platform you're using and where you're looking. Okay, so it's not really going to be a long video because it's a pretty short answer. So if you're looking at like Credit Karma, which uses your Vantage score right now on Credit Karma, it actually updates every single day, and they pull, for the most part, their information comes from TransUnion. The Vantage Score 3.0 is pulling data from TransUnion, and TransUnion is updating their information just about daily on Credit Karma. Now, in the past, Credit Karma's score was updating every week, so you would see a lot of volatility with your score throughout the month because it's changing literally every single week. And that data is coming from, because as long as you're using your credit cards, making payments, getting loans, everything like that, your score is going to go up and down. Okay, it definitely will. And so that's one of the cool things about Credit Karma, is that it can give you a more like a pulse on how your credit is performing on like a day-to-day or week-to-week basis. Okay, but keep in mind, your Vantage Score 3.0 is not the score that most lenders are going to use when it's time to determine if they're going to let you borrow some money or not. So what we really want to be thinking about is that FICO score. Okay, we want to be looking at that. That's what we want to be at. FICO. What you doing over there, FICO? FICO, what's up? What's up with Fair Isaac and them? What we doing, right? That's who you want to pay attention to. So with your FICO score officially updates once every 30 days. And so it updates once it receives all of the data from the other credit reporting agencies and from other lenders. Okay, so they're getting their information from TransUnion, from Equifax, from Experian, and they get some data from the various creditors as well. And so FICO formula is a little different than Vantage formula. So that's why they only update one time every 30 days. Okay, so if you're thinking about what or when to look at your score, you can actually your FICO score is going to update around the same date every month. Now it is going to be different from each individual person. Like, I'm not going to lie, I really don't know what date my FICO score officially updates. I have no idea. But essentially every time a new statement is created for one of my accounts, like every time I get a new statement for one of my credit cards, that information is sent to everybody, TransUnion, all them. They update their records, and then that's going to update the score. Okay, but for the most part with FICO, they're only really going to give you like your official FICO score about every 30 days. You may see now that it may update a little more often as they're starting to do like they're doing more like real time, or looking into do more real time updates and data gathering and data mining. So we may see a change where it may begin to update more frequently, but right now it's about every 30 days. So you don't want to stress yourself out like, oh, is my credit score going up? Is my credit score going up? Just hold off. If you have like Experian.com or MyFICO or MyScore IQ, these platforms actually track your actual FICO score. Typically FICO 8, FICO 9, and they'll send you alerts when your score is updated. Okay, they will send you alerts via email, or if you got the app, or maybe text when your score is updated. All right, so, and I understand this because when you're planning on going out and applying for credit, you definitely only want to apply when you're going to have the highest credit score. So it's possible, as long as you know when your score, and this is how you find out when your score is going to update. Okay, you would log on to your credit report, or your credit monitoring service. Okay, and typically when you go to the screen on your credit report, like it'll show you your score, it'll show you a couple of other things. It's going to show you your score, and then underneath it's going to say last updated. It's going to tell you the last time your score was updated, right? And typically that's going to be when your score is renewed, or the last time that you personally refreshed your credit report. Okay, so your credit score updates when your credit report updates. Okay, so again, that's about once every 30 days. So if it says last updated on October 19th, you want to wait until November 19th to do a new update, because that gave you a full 30 days, and it will give you a more complete idea of all of the updates that have occurred on your credit report. If you don't wait the full 30 days, then you're probably going to be missing some data, and at that point you're going to be like freaking out because your score isn't showing you the true score, because you didn't give it a full 30 days for all your creditors, vendors, etc. to transfer that information to FICO. Okay, so that's why it's important that you just wait that 30 days, and why I say it's every 30 days. So if this was helpful, let me know. If I need to start sharing my screen so I can give y'all a visual, let me know, because I know sometimes I talk about like the reporting date and whatnot, and it's hard to like visualize without it being on the screen. So leave a comment, let me know what you would like to see in the future, and that way I can get better at making these videos for y'all. Okay, greatly appreciate it. Again, leave a comment below, like, subscribe. If you're interested in any credit cards, I have a couple of links in the description. Check those out when you get the chance. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.